Okay, hi, hello.
Oh, hi Peaches. Fancy seeing you again. For those who don't know who this is, my very good friend and colleague, Sunny Peaches. She has some, let's say, interesting hot takes and hobbies.
Age is fake. The earth is flat.
So she enjoys shouting insane conspiracies at strangers whilst driving with a stupid expression on her face. Yeah. She also thinks that zero doesn't exist. Does make you wonder exactly how many zeros there aren't. And is just a lot of fun for someone like me. So I occasionally check back in to see if she has provided us with some highly intelligent and well thought out analysis of reality. Let's hope she doesn't disappoint today. What you got then, Peach? Focus and frequency, time warps. Must not make Rocky Horror reference.
Guess it's now time to be serious.
Well, shit. I guess I should put on my serious hat then.
In case you haven't realized, we're moving towards the past.
Well, yeah. If you're an anti-science, pro-woo, pseudo-intellectual who uses the word quantum the same way other people use grammar, then yeah, in a sense you are desperately trying to pull us back into the Stone Age till we bash each other's heads in to show sexual interest and die of the flu or old age at 18. But that is unfortunately not what you meant, is it? I'm fairly certain you are being somewhat literal. And that would be awesome. Old age just keeps happening to me, and I would kind of like it to stop. But for some reason, even though we are moving to the past, my testicles hang lower and lower every single day. You are welcome for that delightful mental image, by the way.
Well, time is not linear in the sense that we think that it's linear, but...
Yep, looks like we got another time-travelling dipshit, folks. But this time, we don't even have a shitty screensaver from the future as evidence. Tell me, Peaches, if we are moving to the past, why do I keep having to give people gifts on their birthday, instead of them giving a present to me? How it should be. Except they also give me gifts on my birthday. And every day. Because I'm so famous, and handsome, and good at the sex.
Even as we perceive it, we're moving to the past.
Could you at least write down some bullet points if you aren't going to script or edit people? Seriously, massive brain fart breaks in non-live video is the worst goddamn thing. And even if you do live, you can fix it afterwards. God, when I think about the amount of man hours wasted watching YouTubers literally say nothing for dozens of seconds at a time, I die a little inside. Come the New World Order, lack of basic presentation skills, and I mean super damn basic, will be punishable by cringed to death. Basically, that means you have to watch all my videos on a loop, because I'm awful.
It's hard. It's hard to explain. It is really, and unless you have that internal knowing.
It's hard to explain to something unless you know what you're talking about? What a novel concept. Next you'll be telling me we should have medical training before attempting heart surgery, or not being an idiot before making YouTube videos. Wait.
It is extremely hard to explain how time is actually working here. And my slinky is going to be actually one of the best representations that I've still come across yet.
Hang on. Did she just say her slinky is one of the best representations? A slinky? I mean, okay, not sure how, really, since slinkies literally always go in one direction. I would have thought they were a perfect representation of something pretty linear. Unless you could show me a slinky climbing stairs or simply teleporting about. That would be pretty sweet, actually. Yeah, show me that.
Because a lot of the times I'll come to an understanding, and because I don't stop there, I don't root myself in any ideas, I'll throw everything to the wind in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? I mean, Throwing away bad ideas because they are superseded by something that better fits reality is a good thing. However, in scientific settings, you use the previous ideas or elements of it to inform the better ones, and you build up a grounding of these things that become more and more concrete. Your willingness to just disregard everything? That's just flaky and means you don't really try to build a model of reality that fits with what we actually see, but instead allows you to sit and pontificate about nonsense until you get bored and find something new and shiny to play with, thinking it all makes you sound very, very deep. But you'll never find depth if you abandon all your tunnels before you actually get down to some really interesting layers, and all you'll be left with is a superficial understanding of the world around you. Fuck, I'm starting to sound thoughtful. Quick, here's a picture of a horse wearing an old-timey suit. Phew, that was a close one.
But I keep coming back to my slinky. It is a better representation of time.
I really, really want to see this slinky now. Where is it? Wait, it's not even in the remaining video, is it? Bloody slink tease!
And as we're moving towards the focus, the epicenter, which the epicenter is the surface point, what is on the surface level right above the focus.
Ow! Man, would you guys wootard out for a bit? That shit really, really hurts my brain. The epicenter is the focus point right above the surface of the focus. What even do? I can't imagine saying such absolute incoherent gibberish and thinking, yep, that was a smart, I'm so clever. To live in Peach's brain must be a sparkly, magical place where words mean whatever you want them to mean, and everything you say, no matter how asinine, gets a round of applause from thousands of people all crying tears of joy at your genius.
The epicenter is the surface point, what is on the surface level right above the focus. As we're making our way through time, and we're coming back to the origin, to the Big Bang, if you look at an earthquake, where you have the focus, the waves that are coming off of that from the shock, they're gamma rays.
Earthquakes produce gamma rays now? Nope. I don't even have any sort of evidence to hold up against that claim. They just don't. Or is that the reverse time earthquakes? Which would fix homes and stuff? You got some proof of anything of that happening? I just feel this all might be a little beyond the grasp of literally everyone. But not in the good way that you think. It's just nonsense. Don't get me wrong, I love it, it's hilarious. But the smartest person alive would just start to get dumber by degrees if they listen to you long enough.
I mean, in the sense, as a visual. The range is high, and they're super close together. And as they spread out, just like ripples do when you throw a stone into a pond, as they spread out, the waves elongate, and they become, the range is shorter, so they're not as intense. Well, as we're making our way through time, as we're raising our frequency, this is what it means to raise our frequency. You're going from the infrared spectrum, living here on this earth. This earth is upon the infrared side of things. That's why when the sun goes away, it's red out. And then that's why you look up into the sky and space is blue.
Okay, I'm really sorry I had to subject you to that, but there's a reason I did. I wanted you to understand and to suffer as I have suffered this entire video. I don't get a sexy man voice to counter the condensed crazy. Seriously, you have no idea how many breaks I've taken just to make this video tolerable to create.
Again, this is another signifier of the duality that we're living in, but the waves here, they have to be moving, in the physical reality, they have to be elongated and moving slowly. And as you pull yourself out of all of the attachments and the materialistic world where you're taking things only for, at the surface, for the face value. Again, face value is pretty much always money.
You didn't even mention money. And although that is literally what the phrase means, it's taken the meaning of the value that you can see without digging any deeper, the surface or superficial. Strangely enough, that seems to be what you actually do. When you strip away all the words you read on blogs or heard from Deepak Chopra, you and every pseudoscience peddler I have encountered have a very superficial understanding of anything that actually reflects the real life while accusing everyone else of coming from that kind of worldview. It's projection, through and through. The rest of this video is just this, all that is left, and I just can't subject myself to this kind of next level idiocy anymore today. It's driving me insane. Damn it!